Does success come as soon as you start working? Certainly not. Just as life is not a bed of flowers, success does not happen overnight. Success has to be earned. One has to stick to the work with hard work, confidence. Behind the success of those who have succeeded in the world so far is a great history of breaking and building. We all know the successful people of the world, but do we know the stories behind their success? Yes, in today's article 1 we'll discuss the failure stories of some successful people who have crossed the huge mountain of failure and turned around for success. Seiichiro Honda. A soldier who won the battle of life is Seiichiro Honda, who dreams of success after repeated failures. He loved to work with carpentry since childhood. Honda left home at the age of 15 and had no formal education. Moved to the capital city of Tokyo and took a job in a garage where he cleaned hinges and looked after the owner's children. Wanted to join the Toyota company as an engineer, but after the interview, the job did not come. So he did not stop. He started making scooters at home. He worked tirelessly night after night without fail, and in 1946 he made a motorized bicycle and in 1948 founded Honda Motor Company. Thanks to labor and efforts, this company has become the world-famous Honda Company. Success greeted him in a big way. Jack Ma. Chinese businessman, Jack Ma, the founder of Alibaba, is a name of inspiration, a role model for businessmen and entrepreneurs all over the world. The question is whether Jack Ma became an overnight success. No, not an overnight success. Behind his success is a sad story of failure. He has failed time and again but has never broken down, walking the hard way with an indomitable will to succeed. It takes 3 years to pass for admission to China's national colleges. Where chances are given only once a year, Jack Ma gets a third chance. He applied to Harvard 10 times but was rejected each time. Had to stumble in the job market. Applying to about 30 companies, small and big, did not yield any results. As usual, had to be rejected. Failed to apply for police jobs and even failed when KFC opened in his town. Before Alibaba's success, 2 other ventures failed miserably. Still he did not give up. Dreamed of success day after day. Therefore, Alibaba has now become a company worth hundreds of billions of dollars, providing business to business, business to customer, and customer to customer services. According to Forbes's real-time net worth, Jack Ma's current net worth is around $34 billion. Bill Gates. Microsoft founder Bill Gates was the richest man in the world for 13 years. Not being able to finish his education is surely something to think about how Bill Gates transforms into the super rich man. After leaving Harvard, he started a business. However, the first business, Traf and Data, was not successful. He did not break with that, but started a new company called Microsoft with double enthusiasm and enthusiasm. Since starting Microsoft, he has never looked back. Harlan David Sanders. Who does not know about the popular food brand KFC? Everyone knows KFC founder Harlan David Sanders is a successful person. But do you know the story behind his success? David Sanders has failed time and time again. He worked as a railway laborer, worked as an insurance worker, but nothing settled in his mind. In 1920, he opened a boat company with some of his savings and then joined the Indiana Chamber of Commerce. He didn't mind there either. He left his job there to work as a salesman for a tire manufacturer in Kentucky. But that company closed in 1924. Then he got a job at a service station thanks to an acquaintance with the manager of Standard Oil Company of Kentucky. But the word does not say that misfortune goes where the sea dries up. That company also went bankrupt in 1930. Harland David Sanders became unemployed at the age of 40. Still did not stop. He never stopped dreaming. He started preparing food and supplying it to the employees of various institutions. Survived despite many setbacks and threats. In 1952 he commercialized his much sought-after recipe, Kentucky Fried Chicken. He opened a new restaurant in Shelbyville, where only this dish of fried chicken is available. People rushed to try this new item. Everyone liked it. Unable to sell, Colonel Sanders started opening branches of Kentucky Fried Chicken in different cities, first in America and then around the world. In the 10 years of 1955-1965, more than 600 branches of KFC were opened in different countries of the world, including China and Canada. The business was booming. The trend of success seen so far began to run at a dizzying speed. J.K. Rowling. J.K. Rowling is the author who became the world's first billionaire by writing. The beginning of the career of this writer who gained popularity overnight was not easy at all. The first time he went to a publishing house with the manuscript of Harry Potter, the publisher laughed at him and his creation. Without listening to the words of others, he has appeared with manuscripts from door to door of various publications, keeping faith in himself. But alas, he was rejected by 13 publishers. Even then, he did not stop, and since the Harry Potter series was published, no one has been able to remove him from the highest seat in the literary world because he has worked again with renewed vigor. This writer reached the peak of popularity as soon as the book was published in 1997. Millions of copies of the book have been sold worldwide. The Harry Potter series is not only limited to books, it has also been made into movies and has won the hearts of millions by J.K. Rowling. Received many awards.